Wonderful welcome, souls and spirits. It's your girl, Emmzy Souls here, and welcome to another exciting video. And welcome to some more Alice in Stardom. So in the first part, we basically met Alice. She's an intern. She just finished school of like some type of musical arts program, and she now works as an intern on a TV show called Supernova. And then all of a sudden she becomes a contestant on Supernova, just like out of the blue. We also got to meet the characters and the contestants, and all of a sudden we now live in this house, and we just sang and had a wonderful time at the mansion. I think we've experienced a day there so far. But anyways, I have nothing much else to say, so I guess without further ado, let's just begin, shall we? Ah, it's morning. Sweet morning. Oh my goodness, I just also noticed the picture in the background. There's a bunny on there. I can't recall my dreams, so I must have had some decent sleep. I feel rested enough. Wow, I didn't even know my back could crack that much. These beds are really amazing. Alright, time to go to the washroom and make myself presentable before breakfast. Oh yeah, you don't want to have that messy bed hair and that bad bed breath. I mean, you gotta make a good first impression, and plus you can't be walking around in PJs with other people that you don't know in the house. But good morning. Morning. How are you feeling today? I guess I'm fine. What's for breakfast? Here's the selection for today. Ooh. Oh wait, we get to pick a breakfast? I'm still not really used to ordering from a menu. It's like eating at a restaurant, except you don't have to pay the bill. I mean, yeah, it's kind of free. Weird, but I'll have some pancakes. Yummy pancakes. As always, they're delicious. It doesn't take long before I gobble it all up. Taylor keeps staring at her phone while I'm eating, and Jacques is busy talking about a previous show to one of the waitresses. Wait, waitresses? Oh my gosh, that's insane. I usually eat breakfast in my dorm room all alone, and it's usually something terribly inept like a protein bar or ramen. So it's nice to have company in the room with you for a change. Yeah, at least you can talk to people while you eat. Now that you're done, what are you going to do for the rest of the morning? Oh. Go to the makeup room, stage, or to the mall. Maybe the mall? I mean, it would be cool to see what the mall looks like. I decided to check out the mall today. It's not far from the production studio, and I'm pretty excited to shop around. Yeah, like, you know, window shop, take a look at some stuff. I mean, like, look at the photo, like, the stuff here. Being smack dab in the middle of the big city has its perks. This stuff in these stores you can't find anywhere else. Like, clearly. And it's so big! I could spend all day here, but I shouldn't. I don't want to miss the rehearsals. Yes. Because I mean, it's gonna be bad, but Alice! Oh, Cherry's calling me. Oh, hello! Before I knew it, Cherry darted from the crowds and collided with me head on. Wow. I mean, hi, Cherry. I mean, you're kind of close up in my face. But what are you doing here? Let go of my collar. Oh, she's grabbing onto my collar? Like, ah, that's really close to my face. Alice, it's an emergency. A total catastrophe. Cherry was absolutely hysterical. Tears were forming in the corner of her eyes. Oh, really? What happened? What happened, Cherry? Is there a fire? A stampede? An avalanche? Alice, what do you mean by avalanche? Yeah, I'm confused as well. I mean, they have an indoor ski resorts in the malls like these. It's not completely out of the question. Well, it's worse than all those things. Okay, Cherry, take it easy. Deep breaths, okay? In and out. I helped Cherry come to her senses, the both of us practicing our deep breathing exercises. That's also good for vocal warm-ups. When the two of us were sufficiently calmed down, I grabbed her shoulders. Okay, Cherry, tell me everything. I looked up and down this whole mall, and they don't have the Kettleman's tomato sauce chips I like. I know it says ketchup, but I say it in English way. What? Tomato sauce chips? I mean, wait, is that a thing? I'm actually kind of curious if those are a thing, and I would try them. Yeah, I can't find it anywhere. Oh, so wait, she was crying over chips, her favorite flavored chips. Cherry was quickly winding herself right back up again. I have to say something. That sounds nasty, or can't you just order it online, or maybe we can get something else. I'm thinking between can't you just order it online, or maybe we can get something else. What's a good choice? I mean, in my opinion, I would probably try and distract her and say, get something else. So let's do that option. Well, this is a pretty big mall. Maybe we could find something else. Whee! I was really excited, though, to try some tomato sauce chips. There's a nice chocolatier towards the end of the mall, and there's crepes. Do you like crepes? Oh my goodness, crepes. Crepes are pretty good. I mean, I tried it too a while ago. Oh, I want to try them again. It's been forever. Cherry was warming up to the idea. Her mind was not focusing on the tomato sauce chips. We could swing by the pet shop too. Take a look at the kitties and the birds. Oh, and the rabbits. They're huge, like this big. They got nothing on the ones running around my grandpappy's farm. Oh, so so your grandpa lives on a farm? Oh, okay, yeah, kind of like a country girl. Cherry's good cheer was back to its usual splendor. Pity about the tomato sauce chips. Probably better to avoid bringing it up for now. I think that went okay. Yeah, that went pretty okay indeed. Cherry and I did a lap around the mall, checking out the storefronts along the way. We spotted plenty of deals, but neither of us were rich and famous to splurge at that point. Yeah, don't get too greedy now. This was fun. Thanks for hanging out with me, Alice. No problem. It was great bumping into you. You heading back to the studio? In a bit, I'm gonna swing back and see if I can get some stuff to make my own tomato sauce chips. And then when I control the supply, I'll live forever! Oh my goodness, Cherry. You're a little overdramatic. Whoa, what just happened? She just went side screen swiping. Well, alright, Godspeed. Cherry just went zoom off to one side and then zoom off to the other side. But she's dedicated, I'll give her that. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Whoa, and it's already nighttime now. It has been such a hectic day. I almost didn't want to eat dinner, but knowing I'd be hungry at night otherwise, I stuffed something down my stomach, took a shower, brushed my teeth, and headed off to bed. Interesting time schedule. If not for the soundproof doors and walls, I'm sure I'd still be able to hear sounds of activity outside. The others are probably in the lounge watching a movie. I would have joined them, but I'm just too tired. My muscles are screaming to be relaxed. I can only comply. So your body was like tired and your brain's like, okay. I lie down on the bed, relieved that the soft mattress comforts you. I closed my eyes and immediately stopped thinking. That darkness envelopes me, and before I knew it, I fell asleep. Another contest already. And is it just me, or was that stage always like that? You look nervous, kid. Now that I'm back at the studio, I can't even fathom how I got past these last few days. Oh, I just also realized that Alice is in a different shirt. How do you do it? Do what? Be all composed like that. You're up in front of thousands of people, hundreds of people, and probably millions behind the TV. Didn't you do it last week too? I groaned. I need not to be reminded. Oh yeah. Stressful times. She probably was in shock last week. Didn't even realize what she was doing. Very funny, Taylor. And you just look like chilled today. But she's probably right. Even when I think back to what I did on stage, it's all a blur. I think I sang my favorite song. This week though, I have to pick from a selection, but I barely heard this song prior to practicing it. The others are taking this rather calmly though. Cherry is in a corner giggling at her phone. Mary is arguing over the jewelry. I sigh. Might as well get this over with. Yeah, I mean, we might be going home. To match the summer theme for this week's contest, I'm wearing a purple crop top and black shorts. My attire isn't anything too glaring, but those red heels, they're so hard to walk in. Oh. You better thank me for catching you, you clumsy. When I try to walk over to the jewelry and prop counter, I nearly fall face first onto the linoleum floor. Luckily, Mary manages to steady me with her outstretched arms. What the heck, linoleum? What does linoleum mean? Am I pronouncing it right? I'm sorry if I'm not. I mean, sorry. I didn't ask for an apology. I asked for a word of gratitude. Thank you, princess, or sure thanks. Sure thanks. I don't want to sound mean. Sure, thanks for catching me. And I don't know if I should keep the sassy voice going on. You know what? I'll probably just talk in my normal voice, but better. Mary holds my hand and guides me over to the seat beside hers. She's wearing some platform shoes herself, but looks graceful as a swan while she glides along the floor. You can pass off as a feetless ghost sliding down the hall, Mary. I, on the other hand, am like an elephant trying to dance. Crude humor as always, but I like it. I also like your outfit, Mary. Oh, and they do a better dance than you. Trust me. Has she worked at a circus training elephants? I wouldn't put it past her to do something super exotic like that. Then again, Mary is so seemingly rich and pretty and perfect that she probably owns the circus instead. Oh my gosh, if she did own the circus, I'm probably sure it'll be named after her. I trust you, but do you really have to say that? If you don't like it, consider improving. Well, whatever. Heels are a symbol of patriarchy's oppression of women. Oh my goodness, I hope I'm pronouncing these words right. Wrong. High heels have been depicted in Egyptian murals from 3500 BC, worn by the nobility, women, and men alike. They were also worn by butchers to walk over animal carcasses. Is that an actual fact, or... I'm actually gonna have to try and Google search that later to find out if that is actually a true fact, or if it's just a made-up fact. Persian horse riders from the 9th century also wore heels to help hold their feet in stirrups. If anything, it is your view that you are obliged to wear heels for the viewing pleasure of men that is oppressive. Oh yeah, nowadays it's mostly women that wear heels, like, you know, get a bit taller. You should embrace heels as a positive fashion choice to make yourself look good, for your own confidence and joy. Yeah, look good, feel good, and look a little taller too. Rich, pretty, perfect, and smart too? Maybe Mary should change her last name to Sue, or whatever it said. Philosophical debates about feminism aside, I just can't do this. The heels make me sort of lean forward, and I keep feeling as though I trip. Wait, yeah, philosophical. That's because you aren't confident enough. Say you're what? Yeah, Alice, that's that's me as well. What? And oh my gosh, she's blushing. Just say it. I can feel heat rushing to my cheeks, especially when the nearby staff all seem to turn around to look at me right this moment. Even Cherry and Taylor pause. What are they doing? Oh my goodness, they're looking at me. I'm so sexy. Why? Oh my gosh, why did I say that? Yeah, dream on, Auntie. Now get that makeup on and meet me on the stage by 10. All of you too. Hurry up and get your butts moving. Oh my gosh. What a bad timing. I feel like my head's about to blast apart from embarrassment. Now look at yourself in the mirror. What's that shameful face for? What do you think? The director heard me. And that's embarrassing. I want to hide myself under some sand. Shouldn't have trusted Mary. Who cares what he thinks? You are sexy and you know it. Now lift your chin up, arch your back, show your curves, swing that pretty bottom of yours, move like you own the floor, and I assure you that you won't fall. Wow. That's actually great advice, but the sexy and you know it part, that's actually a song. You're asking the impossible. I'm not a model. Same. I mean, me, same. Well, I have worked as a model, so I know it isn't impossible. Right, it makes total sense for Mary to be a supermodel. She's probably also the daughter of a billionaire and could communicate with 8 animal species through telepathy. That would be kind of cool, though! Like, telepathy powers? While I'm musing about such useless things, Mary stands up and walks towards the exit, leaving only a pat on my shoulder. The show is gonna start soon, and I'm up first. You better advance too. The arrogant way that Mary is speaking should be irritating, but it's somewhat comforting to know that someone supports me. Have I possibly made a friend? Well, I promise to try my best. Welcome again to your most spectacular idol show of the year, Supernova. I am your host, Jacques Bellevant. Last time we introduced our 4 contestants. You've had the chance to see their unique glory, taking your pick about who will make it to the throne of Stardom's next idol. Now our contestants will be pitted against each other. Oh, now this is where the actual competition starts, probably when we lose. Only the best will remain. One will be eliminated tonight. I think he also mentioned that the elimination last time, but nothing happened. So, without further ado, I lend your applause to our first contestant, Mary. The bright lights shine down on Mary's shining black hair. Her dark skin gleams while she waves at the audience, drawing roaring applause. Charming, cheerful music blares out to the speakers, and Mary starts dancing along with it, her peach-colored dress whirling into the rhythm. Though her performance last week was elegant and formal, she completely changed her style today. Her voice is one of joy and life, skipping easily with the beat of drums and cymbals. She's smiling wide like the summer sun, absolutely stunning in her radiance. The crowd becomes more excited as the chorus takes her notes higher, their glow sticks pounding in the air. I stare at the scene, only realizing then that I've been mouthing the words of her lyrics. Captivating. Thank you very much for that wonderful performance, Mary. Let's see how our next contestant holds up. Raisa Cherenkov, you're up next. Is it Raisa or Raisa? The simple piano accompaniment rolls through the air with Sherry's soothing voice. There is also something youthful about her singing. The song itself is on a mid-tempo, soft and delicate like the raindrops the lyrics describe. Cherry takes these raindrops from the skies, letting them drip onto shallow puddles, rippling lakes, great oceans. There is both something small and relatable, and something larger and more meaningful in what she expresses. This girl is really something special. Her technique can use further polishing, but her talent is undeniable. She can be missing half the notes and most people won't even notice. She missed some notes? She sang one of the lines almost completely different from the original. But if she sounds better, I doubt anybody would care about the original. I have never heard this song, so I can't really comment on it, but seriously, sounding better than the original. Is that even possible? A friend of mine wants to sign the girl into his record company after hearing her Mary Had a Little Lamb last week. Can you believe it? If I had the money, I would. To be good, so good that even Taylor would willingly admit her talents. That's amazing. I take it that you aren't going to go down without a fight, Taylor. I am not fighting. I just think I'm not necessarily less skilled than her. Oh. She beats me in potential, I will admit that much, but I am far more experienced. Oh, okay. Wow, she's admitting this. Thank you, Raisa. That was beautiful. Next up, we have Taylor Warren. Or Raisa, whatever the heck it's pronounced. Show us what your experience will do for you then. Taylor sure is no match for Cherry appearance-wise. While both of them went for the summer-themed, Cherry matched her rosy wreath with a delicate pink dress. Taylor just put on the same faded blue t-shirt as last week. Just like didn't care. Just like, whatever. I suppose her stubborn attitude does give her a unique kind of charisma, though once again she opts for minimal background music while she sings, opening the song with smooth falsetto. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. There are so many words that I hope I'm pronouncing right or mispronouncing. Would it be accurate to call her singing wailing? That would give it a negative connotation, would it? But I mean it in a good way. Actually, there is so much emotion. But if I were to try to convey such sadness and regret, I would have tried for a stronger sound. I would have tried to sing my lungs out. Taylor does no such thing. She doesn't even try, apparently. She has so much control at even pitches, difficult for me to reach, switching easily to lower tones for drastic, powerful effects. The song, originally a summer tune about some generic campus, transforms to a bittersweet, nostalgic kind of sound. The simple, metallic notes are underlain by hints of darkness and remorse. Why is it that Taylor is always depressed? Why does she want to express this on stage? So much I don't understand, but her voice propels me to try. The more I listen, the more I want to know. I'm being carried away by her message. The crowd is silent after her performance. She bows and leaves us stunned in our spots. Kitty, you better snap out of it before you get up there. What, Kitty? You call me Kitty? What? You haven't forgotten that you're up next, right? Oh yeah, for some reason, I'm always last. Oh poop. That's right, this is a contest. I'm not part of the audience. I'm supposed to be a participant. Yeah, last time we went last, so we're going last again. I feel like we're gonna go last. Don't look so shocked. Like I said, if you can't outshine the others, then make the biggest fool out of yourself. A catastrophic failure would have entertainment value too. Like, I want to be a failure on that level. I mean, a failure. That was certainly a memorial performance, Taylor. Next, we have our last contestant, Alice Carroll. Woo! Yay, my girl! Sorry, I had to do that because I wanted to stop the awkward silence. I don't even get the chance to practice the first line of my song in my head before I get unceremoniously shoved onto the stage by my smirking boss. Poop, 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 poop! I am so not prepared for this. Oh goodness, please somebody save me! Hello, my love. Goodbye, my friend. Hello, new world. Will I see you again? The times are changing, but my heart stands still. Your eyes are listless. Can I change your will? The winds are growing stronger. Yet I still remain. If you won't come with me, then I'll leave you in the rain. The musical accompaniment is so plain. Accompaniment. Oh my goodness. I hope I'm pronouncing these words right. It's not plain in an absolute sense, but compared to the uniqueness of Cherry and Taylor's performances, it's just so common. It's totally something a regular schoolgirl would sing at a karaoke place with her friends. Yeah, pretty much. But is that necessarily a bad thing? I have been a regular schoolgirl till just a few months ago after graduation. I become a regular working class young adult. I'm just a plain and ordinary girl. Nothing special. Same. I'm also like a working class young adult. But that's not something to be ashamed of, right? Right? I remember watching a show like this on TV, of course. You want to see the superstar in all his glory, singing so brilliantly that it nearly stops your heart, but what you feel is that you must worship her. He is so far away from you, so difficult to reach. His song is beautiful, yes, but it shames you to sing along. I'm not a superstar, but that doesn't mean I can't sing for them. The audience, the people just like me. What did Mary say? Chin up, back straight, show him those hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click those heels forward. Sing with me. Wait, what? Oh, the photo! The colorful lights play on my face. They are dazzling, they are pretty. I pour everything I have into my voice, amplifying it above the crowd's cheers. That's the photo! your thumbnail for the intro with the, when you first open up the game. I could see them wave along with me. I walked towards them, waving back, pumping my free hand in the air, high into the air with the beat. I'm no longer on the stage. I'm in a karaoke room. The music video is playing on the screen behind me, and I'm going along with it, imitating the pop idol group dancing with the tune. I'm gonna go outdo Katie's score on the karaoke machine. Nothing is going to stop me. What is there to stop me? I don't know. I don't care what this is this is a generic sound. This is my sound. If what Cherry and Taylor sang were considered unique, then so is this. This is me. I should be proud of my identity, no matter what it is. This summer, I'm going to be an idol. Yeah, Alice! Woo! I know it! Such determination! My girl! Yes! Alright, so you heard all the performances from our contestants, Mary, Risa, Taylor, and Alice. Now is your chance to vote for your favorite idol. Ooh, can I vote? Oh wait, I'm playing as a character, derp. Those in the audience, please click on the number corresponding to your contestant of choice. Those watching this show from home, please log in to the website. As the commercials play, we eagerly await the results of the poll, though I resign myself to whatever fate will befall me. I can't help but admit that I still hold on to with some hopes of advancing. Ready to pack your bags, Inti? Am I not supposed to stay even if I were to be eliminated? Wrong response. True, you'll probably stay either way, but you shouldn't even consider the possibility of elimination. Wow, thanks, Mary. I mean, shouldn't you be freaking out too? But that's a little optimistic, don't you think? Well, do you really think you did worse than the rest of us? Maybe. I didn't really say that, did I? Because I'm not crazy, good and much better than everybody else. I can't help but at least consider the possibility of elimination, right? It's not about whether that possibility is there, it's about whether to consider it. Whether to consider it? If you think you did well, just admit it. You have every right. Wow. Taylor. Even if I were to be eliminated, I would still be happy to stay and help everybody else as the best I can. Cherry? Really? Eliminated? You and Taylor are the ones with the least to worry about, alright? Still, it's sorta nice to feel welcomed here. If you four are all done giggling, I believe Jacques has an announcement. Oh, are the ads over? Wow, those ads are pretty quick. And here are the results in my very hands. Who will be the winners? Who will be the loser? Dun dun dun. Taylor Warren, you are the highest scoring contestant of this round. You have advanced. Why isn't he announcing the one who lost first? Yo, you little girl, you know nothing about running a successful TV show? Your sadistic audience enjoys torturing us. Great. You mean torturing us? You've already advanced. And the next highest scoring contestant is Mary Viswanathan. Congratulations, you have also advanced. After her, the next highest scorer was Risa Cherenkov. Oh shoot. Yep, we're eliminated. We're done. We're gone. Lastly, Alice Carroll. Now that you've seen all the contestants, join us Saturday to see them compete again. Wait. What do you mean by join us Saturday? Yeah, I'm confused. What do you mean by that, Jacques? What do you mean? Wait, so does that mean... Am I eliminated or something? It means you'll be all performing in a few more days. Get ready. Oh wait, we're still in? Wait, didn't he mention an elimination last time? But no one... We all made it. This wasn't an elimination round, was it? Yeah. No, it wasn't. If you have any more questions, ask me after dinner. Bye. Oh, so... Okay, so it was a non-elimination. They were just saying that to scare us. Quit looking so glum. You made it past the first round. It was a freebie round. Always a freebie round with Alice. Don't be too sure about that. If you had gone up there screeching, it would have become an elimination round very quickly. Now let's go eat. Yes, let's go. All right. It's a bold new day, full of opportunity. The director was insistent that we take today to work on our dance routine. What if he didn't mention was that Taylor would be in charge of the rehearsal? She led the pack, running us through the basic steps. Well, it's a good way to remember. Hey, guys, why is Taylor up front? Did the director get a teacher? Taylor is the teacher. What's the producer thinking? This is probably some stunt to save money. Like, yeah, being cheap, apparently. I hear a lot of gossip back there, and not a lot of dancing. Taylor called out behind her. Mary rolled her eyes and continued to practice the motions. Keep it up, girls! Behind a star is more than having a good voice. What are you doing, director? I mean, you gotta have the looks, the body movement, the swagger, and finesse. Work those hips, wink to the crowd. I feel like the director should be more of the teacher here, since he's there. Mr. Director, please leave the instruction to me. To her credit, Taylor was a good instructor. She made her rounds to the rest of us. Oh my gosh. Cherry, keep your legs like this. Try to keep them apart like that, and we'll work on the basic steps. Okay, this is a little tricky. Mary, posture's important. Back straight, like this. Oh my gosh. Taylor is taking this a little too far, and it's taking it over her head. Oh, come off it. I've spent my entire childhood learning posture. Well, give it a try. It's none of my business if the judges decide to cut you early. Humph. Alice, you're looking a little stiff over here. I'm still finding my feet over here. Ah, nice comeback. It's because you're going straight to the tricky routines. Let's dissect the dads. Taylor spent some time with me making sure I understood the steps. Her movements were so fluid, rippling with dynamic energy. She had a bounce to her step. I envied that. Like, grr. Can you teach me more, or were you always this talented, or this is tricky? Were you always this talented? I'm kind of curious. Taylor, were you always this talented? Perish the thought. I had to work hard to get this far. Wow. You had to work that far. 12 years as a competitive dancer on theater shows, choreography. It takes time. Oh, wow. Then you've done this sort of thing before, huh? That's actually impressive. Obviously, now come on. You clearly don't have any natural aptitude, much as I loathe the term. I love the word loathe. So you'll just have to play catch up like everyone else. I get the feeling I slighted Taylor a bit with my earlier question. Yeesh. Yes, yeesh indeed. The four of us kept at it until it was time to break for lunch. We then went our separate ways, and I decided to go to Mary's room, Taylor's room, see Cherry, or go to the stage. I'm kind of curious to go to Mary's room, and then maybe later, if I still have time, probably go to Taylor's room. The stress is really eating me away. I feel sick. Like, how sick? Like nausea sick, or just sick but you can get over it? It's weird because I keep trying to convince myself that I have nothing to lose. I should stop caring so much. After all, even if I were to get eliminated, I would have fulfilled the purpose. If not, I would be punished or anything. Life will go on as it always has. I had to keep my job. I get to keep the old roof atop my head. All is good, right? This month will just be a little vacation, and it's for free too. Like, what else could I have hoped for? I honestly don't know what you could have hoped for. But saying all this isn't making my heart feel any easier. I don't want to give myself any false hopes, but it just keeps coming to me either way. Yeah. No matter which direction it comes from, it's coming from all directions. Truth is, I do want to win, huh? Even if it were impossible. The contradiction leaves me in my current state. I'm just too preoccupied with those thoughts to focus on training. And yet, who can I talk to about all this? My mom? She'd just say I'm silly. It's not that she really wants to chide me, but she'd think that putting it lightly would make me feel better. Guess where I inherited these genes of idiocy from? They obviously have to come from somewhere. Sorry, Mom. So I just end up wandering around the mansion trying to keep my mind off things. I mean, just look at everything here, so ridiculously lavish. I'm sure some exotic vase from the distant Chinese dynasty or whatnot would be enough to keep me preoccupied, maybe. Oh my goodness, so much dialogue and we haven't even gone to the room. Before I know it, I'm here, in front of Mary's room. The door is left open. Why am I even here? I mean, I've been hanging out with Mary a little, but that doesn't mean I intend to confide my problems with her. I was about to walk away when something within her room captures my gaze. It's a painting. Mary is busily working on it, probably the reason why she has yet to notice my presence. The painting is not clean and neat. I can't exactly pinpoint what she has painted at all, but the turbulent colors resonate with my heart. Blazing hues evoke pride and confidence. Lighter yellows speak of a more subdued hope. Then all of this mingles and clashes, forming darker streaks at their interface, just like the doubts I am feeling. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to peek. Well, I already did, like my denial amounts to anything. I don't mind an audience. I see. It means that you can come in and take a seat if you want. Thanks. It'd be rude if I refuse. Plus, I do actually want to take a closer look at the painting. Whoa, her room is so cool. You're so good at everything you do, Mary. I can't help but utter this sentence. It may sound like a praise to Mary, but maybe I'm just saying it to myself to reaffirm my own incompetence. Blah! This is just a random splatter of paint. I'm sure anybody can do it. Wait, you've gotta be kidding, a random splatter of paint? Why would I be? Do you see anything distinct here? Well, no. That's because I'm not an artist. I merely enjoy the feel of putting paint on canvas. But it looks so good. The paint is good quality, yes, I suppose. I don't know what to say. Mary does sound serious here. So she hasn't ever had any formal artistic training? You must be really talented then. Or I just have the guts to waste high quality paint on high quality canvas. What makes you think you can't do the same? I didn't get very high grades whenever painting is concerned. I didn't get any grades on painting because I never took a class. Now kill me. I enjoy a little laugh with Mary. She then hands her brush over to me. Oh, what is she doing? Here, give it a try. Oh, you mean on your painting? Why not? It's not as though I'm trying to sell it, and who knows, maybe after your expert fine-tuning, it'd be really worth the sale. I reluctantly take up the brush and wonder how I should start. What color should I use? And on the painting. Mary's painting is already perfect without my tampering. Perfect just like her. Why are you hesitating? I don't want to make it worse. What do you mean, worse? I don't really know. If I knew, I wouldn't mess it up, right? Mary sighs, coming around behind me. She claps onto my hand that is holding the brush. Ooh, what's gonna happen? What's happening here? Now, Paige, if I don't like what you do, I'd be able to stop you. I bear the final responsibility here. Ah, cool. But Mary... I mean, I'm surprised. Look, Alice, you need to be more confident. I know I'm trying. But you think the problem of your wavering is that you're not good enough to be confident. How did you... It's all over your face. At the show, while you're practicing here, heck, while you are walking these halls, you just give off the aura of, I'm not good enough. I mean, 'cause, yeah, clearly do. But I'm not good enough. I'm not like you. Not as rich as me. Being rich doesn't make you a better singer. But you were born in this kind of environment. You know how to act in this kind of environment too. Which is what? To act like a common people like you would call snobs. I'm well aware of the people call me behind my back. What? That they call you a diva? Oh my gosh, you don't seem like a diva. But that's not, I do not mean to put it that way. And I do not take offense. People react differently to the environment around them. There is no right or wrong. Why can't you gawk at the beautiful furnishings and call it a waste of societal resources? I suppose I can, but that's not the issue here, right? Right? The rich thing, yes. I guess I have felt a little inferior because of it, and come to think of it, it is stupid. Like, sounds stupid. Very, 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 very stupid. But rich or not, you and the others are better singers. I can't change that. Yes, you can. If you work harder, if you pour your heart into it, then what? But I don't believe. Then believe. Mary plunges the brush into pure red paint and presses it against the canvas. No! It's not too late to change what I'm doing. Fight me for control over the brush. I finally strengthened my grip and dragged the brush in a curve down the left side of the painting. Then, with the remainder of the paint, I draw a similar curve down the right side. It's a heart. My heart. Bleeding red. These are my feelings. I want to have hope, but whenever I feel it, it's accompanied by darkness. I'm worried that I won't succeed. It's stupid, because I have no right to be asking for success to begin with. Wow. That's emotional and deep. You have every right. Didn't I draw this because it's exactly what I felt too? You may think that I'm confident and proud, but like you said, whenever you have hope, you have to worry of not fulfilling the hope. It's like whenever there is light, a shadow would be cast. I can't quite believe Mary would have such mundane worries too. She should have no doubts that she'd at least be a finalist. I think the heart you painted really completes the picture. It shows that anybody with a heart can be bothered by these conflicting emotions. It may be so painful to look like it's our hearts that are bleeding, but look, isn't the red so vivid? This must be what it means to be alive. Wow. You make everything sound so sentimental, Mary. You're the one who painted it. Didn't you say you were gonna bear the final responsibility? We laugh together. Mary pats my shoulder, smiling. Look, Alice, we're all on the same boat. Don't doubt yourself. All of us should have the right to want to win. That's why we are here. I love Mary already. I don't know what to say. Maybe Mary is right. Even if I don't stand a chance of winning, I can still dream though. Thanks. I think I feel better now. Knowing that you aren't the only one who thinks badly of yourself. Well, it came as a surprise that you also have these thoughts, and I hate to admit it, but yeah, I guess I do feel better knowing that I'm not alone. Jerk. But I feel better too. I don't like being alone either. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but I feel like there might be a sudden shift between Alice and Mary. So much has happened today. Like, oof, so much. Between Alice and Mary, oh my gosh. I would laugh if there's a ship of them. After dinner, I had fun with the others at the lounge. It's amazing considering that I never imagined this situation would happen to me. I often still struggle with the idea of being here, but sometimes I find the courage to face the things coming my way. It's an opportunity, huh? As much as I usually find Boss to be a vain, money-greedy woman, she does speak some words of wisdom occasionally, doesn't she? I'll try hard again tomorrow. I tuck myself into bed and empty out my thoughts. The unknown future is always scary, but if I were to know everything that would befall us, what fun is life if you just know everything that's gonna happen? It's okay to step into the dark. We'll find our way. Whew! I should have put my phone away during the morning drills. It's been buzzing all morning. We're all wrapping up right about now. It took all of my willpower not to sneak a look. Of course the director's watchful eye was keeping tabs on me all morning. I don't know if he had I don't know, bat hearing or whatever? Like he was bitten by a radioactive bat and developed sonar vision or something? Oh my gosh, that would be kind of cool though! Like, instead of a radiated spider, it's a radiated bat, and you'll be like a Batman or Batgirl. Alright. Oh crap, look at all these messages! No, wait, we already have a Superman named Batman. Oh, Mom sent me some cat photos. Oh no, they are dressed up! Oh, she looks ticked! Haha, I got to share this! I opened up my messages and started to draft a message for the accompanying photo. Oh, poop! My finger slipped! I was going to send it to my bestie back home, Marge, but... A phone's chiming broke my concentration. Oh no. Alice? Oh, did I accidentally send it to Mary? I sent it to the wrong person! What is this that you sent me? T? That's my cat, Vicky! My mom dressed him up because he's rooting for me. You should think of sending this to the director's phone instead of mine. It was an accident! Oh goodness, he'd flip his poop if I was texting him. I wonder. Without any further comment, Mary walked off as if nothing happened. Wow. Is she gonna keep the photo on her phone? Oh, are you sharing cat photos? Oh gosh, I shouldn't do that voice. Ah, Cherry, I got a ton of photos. Bunnies are my favorite. I got like 20 of the little guys. Maybe you should start keeping them in separate cages. Taylor, do you have any pets? Low maintenance ones. Sure, I have a small aquarium at home. Has some loaches, some angelfish. Wait, what the heck are loaches? Oh gosh, why am I so dumb? Don't have enough time to raise anything else. I came to win after all. Yeah, right. Found them! Oh no. Oh no indeed. Oh, they're really fuzzy! I know, right? Cherry proceeded to bombard me with bunny photos for the better part of the half an hour. I think Taylor managed to wriggle free in the ensuing chaos. Oh my gosh. Only when she was satisfied did Cherry finally release me from her grip. It's time to get out of here and find something to do today. Music room, Taylor's room, or hang around the lounge. Ooh. I mean, I did say I could go to Taylor's room now, later, so I'm glad that that's still an option, so let's go to Taylor's room. I opt to head over to Taylor's room for now, because I'm curious to see Taylor's room. Her room's a bit of a walk to get to. It doesn't see a lot of foot traffic, and you kind of have to go out of the way to reach it. Stopping right in front of the door, I overhear some muffled music from the other side. Like, how muffled? Like, it sounds so familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. I knocked at the door to her room, adding a bit more oomph. Hopefully the music wouldn't drown it out. Door's open. Okay, I guess we're going to go in. Letting myself in, I catch a glimpse at the interior of Taylor's room. Very green. It's pretty organized, with each corner of her shape dedicated to something. There was a yoga mat to the far corner, some exercise equipment. Also, I feel like it's the same style, like the design is like Alice's room as well, but in green. She managed to fit a sofa in here, and that's where she was, sprawled along as if picked at a pile of peeled oranges. She's watching some kind of movie on her TV. Oh, hey Alice, didn't expect you. What's up? She turns her head to me with an affirmative nod. I just wanted to see what you were up to. We barely talk. So, you know we're competing against each other, right? I mean, yes, right, of course, but we can still do stuff. I just kind of wanted to get to know you a bit better, that's all. Taylor gave me a long look, like she was studying me and downloading my psyche. It was a little unnerving. Psyche? What the heck? Was she undressing me with her eyes? Wait, no, you're only supposed to do that on stage. Oh my gosh, what do you mean by undressing my with eyes? Alright, I can vibe with that. She sat up, patting the spot next to her. Oh my gosh, she's accepting me as one of her own. That's a step! I take a steep seat next to her, getting a better look at the screen. There was some kind of dance off in a dingy street alley. You remember Hip Hop Streets? They made a bunch of these movies. Vaguely. I remember this song though from Tiffany Lancer. They played it everywhere when I was a kid. Like, how long? How old were you and how long? Gosh, I wonder what she's up to nowadays. She was a huge star. Something about a mental breakdown. She drove her Impala into a fountain, hopped up on antidepressants. Wait, what the heck is an Impala? Oh, is that like the brand of a car? Like, is it a brand of a car or something? Because I don't know what the heck an Impala is. Oh, so much words I have to look up later. Oh no. Well, that was awkward. Silence hung in the air, the sick beats of the movie filling the void. Like, dun, dun, dun. I don't know the sounds of the movie. I should probably say something. These movies are inspirational. They're really good dancers. Or do you watch a lot of movies? I'm just gonna ask, does Taylor watch a lot of movies? Do you watch a lot of movies, Taylor? If you don't mind me asking. I let them play in the background. They're good background noise for when I'm doing something actually important. Oh, so you kind of like multitask, I guess? I don't know. Like, you watch documentaries, they're good for new perspectives. I probably prefer those. These movies aren't based on true stories though, aren't they? Nah, I mean, maybe, who knows? I'm just in it for the choreography. Ah, so you could then inspiration. I learned something new about Taylor at least. I made an okay impression, I guess. Before long, Taylor and I finished watching the movie. I should get going. Thanks for having me, Taylor. No problem. Don't be a stranger. It was strange. I kind of kept my distance, thinking she was so serious and aloof, but she's nicer than I gave her credit for. Nah. Stirring awake in the middle of the night, I come to a realization. I'm like super thirsty. My throat's all dry too. Same, my throat is drying up like real bad. So, maybe I'll go get a glass of water. But the dining hall is kind of far just for water. Which sounds a bit silly, don't you think? I'm already awake, and if I try to go back to sleep now, I'll just think about the first. Slipping into a robe, I get ready for the trek up the stairs. It's actually a little spooky coming out this late at night. Ooh, spooky, creepy ghosts are hiding in the furniture, about to pop up and scare you. I guess there's still security guards mulling about, but it's not much comfort when you're out here alone. Oh yeah, it's scary. Like the isolation. Well, the dining hall isn't far. I'll just grab a water bottle and head back. Shouldn't be more than 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes tops, like probably a minute or 30 seconds. Alright, made it to the dining hall in one piece. Now to find the vending machines. What? The place has vending machines too? Wait, what? I heard a door closing over in the direction of the kitchen. The doors were still swinging, and the loud click of footsteps followed soon after. They were getting softer, but was someone there? Oh poop. Are we being robbed? Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Run to safety or investigate the noise. I would like to investigate. I'm curious. This was a really, really bad idea, but my curiosity was piqued, and I doubt I'd sleep any better if I ran off. Yeah, try and ease the mind a bit. From underneath the doorframe, I could make out light, moving back and forth eventually. They must have brought a flashlight, then they came prepared. To rob a kitchen? Weird flex, but okay, sure. I opened the door just a smidge to peek inside, hoping to get a better look. To my great surprise, it was someone I knew. Mary? She had a plate out on the counter with a sandwich stacked almost a foot tall. It looked like she was packed an entire deli in the thing. Like, seriously, how big? I want to now see it in, like, person. But why was Mary up in the middle of the night? Does she have, like, nightmares or night terrors? It looked really good, too. It was in the moment that our eyes met, her hand stopped as she was buttering up one of the slices of rye. Alice? Oh, poop. Gotta think fast. I came here for a purpose. Well, be honest. That looks really good. Can you make me one? What? No. What am I? Your personal maid? No, that's not what I meant. Since you're here and all. Get out. Get out! Oh, okay. Just let me get my water. I hurry over to the fridge, reaching for a few bottles. This is a premium stuff they bottle in Switzerland. Like, whoa. How expensive. Would you stop gawking and just get out? Oh, is she like stress eating or something? Fine. Not like we're supposed to be in here anyway. Under considerable duress, I make a point of getting out of there as quickly as possible. Ooh, this is different. Today the prep room is nice. Another week already. I don't know if I am ready. Oh my goodness, her outfit. And Mary's outfit. You'll need to learn to overcome. I guess I'm not as strong-willed as you, Mary. I just don't like this feeling of my friends leaving me one by one. That and I don't really feel worthy of advancing. Your earlier concern I can understand, but your second concern is unforgivable. By saying that you aren't worthy, are you trying to tell me that a contestant who'll be eliminated isn't worthy either? That's not what I meant. I'm saying that they should be here and not me. I mean, if the professional judges' votes counts more than the lay audience, I'm sure I'll be the first to go. But are singers always judged in the kind of strict manner you're suggesting? No. But, you know. Even if we don't consider the fact that this isn't even true, being an idol isn't just about showing off your singing technique. It's a multi-facet form of entertainment. The audience would take to your looks, take to your fashion style, whatever. But that's just how it is. Wow, only the looks and the outfit. But don't you think that's unfair? Unfair in what way? You're asking this question like asking whether it'd be unfair for an artist to not be born a scientist instead. Wow. We're all unique individuals here, with different strengths and weaknesses. It's up to you to make your strengths shine and defeat your weaknesses. That's good. That's important advice. Even if that means winning an idol contest by being cute. If that's your strength, then yes, be the cutest you can be. Develop and maintain a stage personality. It just feels so shallow. Wow, Alice. I don't think so. See, Jacques and I have a deep respect for him. Shallow as a character he is. He spends literally hours on his makeup. He even adopted a French stage name just to enhance his stage personality. You think it's easy? I think not. He put a lot of hard work into it, all for the sake of entertaining his audience. That's what an idol should be like. Oh, so Sharks is like his stage name, or is that? I think it's just his stage name. I'm curious about his real name now. You may feel like crying on the inside from all the stress upon your shoulders, but under the bright lights, you keep it all in, showing only the smile that your audience wants to see. Is that not just being fake? It's all about giving the audience something to dream about when they are watching you. They can forget about the harsh realities they face on a regular basis. Oh, okay. You're creating a temporary utopia for them. This is where they can just let go and have fun. I don't know if I really get it. You do. You've been doing this superbly so far. You may be like this, but on stage you really shine. Wait, superbly? I hope I pronounced that right. I suppose like this, it isn't exactly a good thing, right? Right? It's not idol-like for sure, but it's adorable in its own way. Before I get the chance to ask further, Taylor comes out of the change room with a green knitted hat on her head. Mary squints at her. Oh my goodness. What? Really? That's all for your outfit? The theme is winter. And you're wearing a t-shirt! The same t-shirt as the intro episode in week 1! Oh, it's different from last week's. This one is the one whom you should learn from if you want to become an idol, Alice. I'm surprised your lack of style hasn't gotten you eliminated yet on virtue alone. Yeah, I'm surprised as well that Taylor's not committing. If elimination means I could just leave this place, I have sung like I was on helium to get the heavens out of here. Wow, Taylor, wow. I wonder why Taylor seems so reluctant to participate in all this. I mean, she did sign up for this on her own accord, right? I'm not going to ponder why you even applied in the first place, but even now, we signed a contract. I would have to pay for damages to that greedy Russian lady if I were to withdraw now. I'm pretty sure she's Slovenian, actually. Presganka, and I looked it up online after she mentioned it. Slovenian. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Stop, you two. We're going off topic. I don't see what else I need to say. I'm not rich like you, Mary. I can't fish out a couple $100,000 from my pockets. With that, Taylor just turns around and heads for the stage, leaving all of us staring after her. What did you guys just say to her to have her stomp out like that? Cherry's outfit's so cute! Oh, nothing. She's just being her usual unprofessional self is all. I wouldn't go that far. I just want everybody to get along. Welcome back to Supernova. This is the third week of our contest where we only the best can remain and step up to the throne for your next super idol. As you can see here, this week's theme is winter. Our first contestant to sing for us today is Raisa Cherenkov. Welcome. Oh, that's a little different. I thought it would be, okay, Mary. Yeah, Miss Dominica decided that I should do the opener for this week. It's okay. I'll be fine. Images of snow drift down to fall on virtual confidence within a global illuminated on the screen. Cherry walks up onto the stage, standing beside where a snowman decoration is placed. Conifers! I've got the word. Her pale skin and platinum hair blends into the background, eyes a piercing blue like ice crystals. Still, despite the fragile appearance, Cherry gives off a strength that I never seen from her before. Huh. The song opens with lovely piano notes, then as what sounds like sleigh bells started ringing, Cherry's voice joins in, like high and jolly, like a Sugar Plum Fairy voice. It's a whispery sad tone like withered branches struggling to withstand the cold, but as smooth synth strings start filling in the shadows, Cherry's voice thickens, rich. I thought she only sings children's songs, but now she's so in command of this song this week. Cherry closes her eyes. I can hear that she has completely submerged herself into the melody. There's probably nothing else on her mind now, just the lyrics of the song, the words she's singing for one person and one person only. And who is that? I'm not so small now, you see. Won't you come and stay with me? I can take you to the sky. I was a small bird, but now can fly. I am strong now, you know. I can hold you. I won't let go. So long as you're here, I have no fear. Oh, are they just singing this and I'm just narrating it? She steps up, her white boots leaving barely any sounds on the ground. It's like she really knows how to fly, her voice rising with the wind. She lifts her hand upwards, the blue sleeve of her coat drawing a beautiful arch to the side, reaching out. Not a summer and a scorching sun, not winter and freezing snow. So long as you're here, I won't let go, won't let go. I clap along with the crowd. The sound we make starts off gently, then becomes deafening. I think I could see it now. Why Cherry's singing is always so charming. It's genuine. Like how genuine? Even though I may not share the same feelings as she is expressing, I become engrossed in understanding them. Engrossed? What the heck does that mean? When I'm watching her on the stage, it's as though I've stepped into her shoes, walking the path she has taken, experiencing the emotions filling her heart. They are simple emotions, but they are clear. Cherry doesn't hide herself. This is who she is, the good and bad, the strong and weak. It's a powerful way to sing. There is no performance quite like it. Thank you, Raisa. That was a heartfelt song indeed. Yeah, I would tell if I actually listened to it. Our next contestant is Mary Viswanatham. So far, she has displayed a warm image for us on the stage. How will she fare with this week's winter theme? Mary, who along with Taylor has been silent throughout Cherry's performance, gets up to walk onto the stage. The silver and diamond jewelry makes a strong contrast on her sun-kissed skin, giving her an even more noble look than usual. She's like the queen of snow. But this just makes her slightly trembling hands. See, you okay? Of course. Why wouldn't I be? I want to assure her that it's okay to be nervous, but how can I do it? Maybe pointing out her current state would only worsen things. I take her hands in mine and give them an affirming squeeze instead. It was a shock listening to Cherry sing like that. I almost doubted myself. But I guess after all, she's her. I'm me. I'll have to do things my way. Well, that's okay, Mary. I'll root for you no matter what style you choose for your performance. Thanks. Harps sound in the background, strings plucked one by one. They form a beautiful melody, but it's thin and sparse, like something is lacking. Mary's voice fills the gaps, humming, crying. Her voice, deep, colorful, paints the night sky with the moon and stars. The calm light unveils snowflakes that have been dancing in the frigid air all along, falling upon our shoulders to dust a soft layer of white. That's the imagery Mary brings forth. It's serene, it's breathtaking, but only then do I realize that she's always sounded detached from the crowd, from the world, from me, from herself even. It's unreal! Her warmth in the summer theme, her energy in the nursery rhyme, and now her delicate cold in this winter theme, so well constructed, yet I somewhat want to hear what the real Mary would sound like. I've always just noticed her perfection, the lady with a good upbringing, smart and beautiful, albeit a little self-centered. But who is she, really? What are her motivations? What are her true feelings now? What is her true identity? I wonder if Mary was not standing on a stage, but just by a bus stop, waiting as snow falls on her umbrella. What kind of tune will she let slip from her lips? From her parted lips. But that is just a pointless musing. Perhaps this is the real Mary. Of course she's not truly perfect, but she's a person who tries very hard to be so. She may be nervous this moment, she may be lost, but to give the audience a dream to experience, in her own way, Mary may be a gentle person after all. A most beautiful performance from Mary Viswanathan. Once again, she sang the snow falling under moonlight, calm and entrancing. It's a shame you still haven't opened up your heart, Mary. Such a beautiful voice, only come to waste. You are the one to say if you don't get serious soon, you'll be eliminated. I don't know if I care. Taylor doesn't let the tense atmosphere get to her. The moment she's on stage, she's the cool, collected singer again. The broad theme opens in the background, her voice easily blending into it along with the hell-bent-like bent rings of a second melody. Taylor doesn't force too much air into her singing, but somehow she manages to project the clear sounds into the audience. It's like it doesn't take any effort, but at the same time, I know it's just the show of her skills. I know Taylor is very skillful from day one. However, that skill never actually translates to enhancing the mood of the song that she sings. Instead, she warps every song into something of her own, feeding it with hopeless melancholy. Yeah, there we go. She does the same with this wintry music. What originally sounds like an innocent walk down a snow-lined sidewalk becomes a walk down memory lane. I can almost feel my hand numb from the cold, taken in her and led down a path where her steps leave the snow dented. I follow her into the dark, reliving vague regrets threatening to shallow our mere presence. Summer, winter, all just minor twists to her bleak mentality. Thank you, Taylor. You have expressed the desolate face of winter in your song. That was a unique take. A desolate? I think that's it. Now our last contestant, Alice Carroll, will take her onto her theme. Alice, the stage is now yours. Oh, we'll have her take on the theme. Wow. I feel like I'm slowly losing my English to this game. But anyway, spirituals, I'm sadly gonna have to leave the part here, so thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, give your love and support by sharing and liking this video, and also if you spirituals have other videos you want me to do for this channel, please let me know down in the comments below, because that would be highly appreciated. And yes, so I have no words. I mean, I was losing my marbles, and I mean, earlier I was kind of like losing it, but then I was like, okay, I have to get serious, because yeah, And yeah, I am starting to lose my voice again because of so much narration in this. And it's oh my goodness, this still is the best game I have played so far. I mean, let's be honest. We are kind of in the middle of two performances now. I mean, like technically, but we just have to wait for the next episode for Alice's performance in the winter theme. But in this part, we got to get to know Mary a lot more, as well as Taylor. And I think also spend some time with Cherry, because I'm trying to, like, spend my time with with the other contestants and everything. And in my personal opinion, I feel like Alice and Mary might be more closer. Probably, I don't know. But I would laugh if there is a ship of them, like a ship of Alice and Mary. I would totally laugh. Oh, goodness. But there were just so many words that I have discovered and don't even know the meaning of. So I'll Google search those later. But the storyline, it is so good, and I am so curious to know what is going to happen next. Who is going to get eliminated? Well, so far I feel like maybe the whole elimination thing on the intro in the bit in with the introduction to all the characters and the first week was probably just like a scare thing. So yeah, I enjoyed it, and all I want to say is, if you spirituals have other videos you want me to do for the channel, let me know down in the comments below. I'm pretty sure I said this before, but knowing me and my dumb brain, derp. And my throat is now completely dry from all that narration. And yeah, so spirituals, we're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen next. I am really excited. I hope you spirituals are as well. But I just hope my girl Alice can survive the elimination, or else I don't know, we might be booted. I don't know. But anyways, goodbye and have a spiritual day.